You're not sick for loving the most sexiest vampire walking on the internet. But what's been really bothering me is how many people in the fandom as well are judging other people for liking Astarion. And outside of Starion, the shame around vampires and loving vampire romance is even bigger. Ever since the rise of Twilight, Interview with a Vampire, and other bigger fandoms such as the Originals and Vampire Diaries, as well as very niche ones like Vampire Academy, if anyone knows that, we have been literally shamed for liking vampires. A man on the internet telling me that I would go back to my toxic ex because I like Astarion? Not funny. The two-dimensional, very Freudian coded thinking that the reason why you like Astarion or other vampires is rooted in the traumatic past of your ex sounds like patriarchy to me. The vampire archetype has been misjudged, misunderstood. Here's my understanding of the vampire archetype. This is a dark character archetype that is going to confront us with the deepest psychology within us. And yes, even Edward Cullen does that, and yes, we can debate whether or not this is the best vampire representation, but there is no vampire in books or on screen that has never ever not made us feel a certain way about desire, pleasure, understanding our hidden needs, and what we like. Being in love with the vampire archetype brings out a bigger understanding of our inner darkness, not even connected to trauma, but just a deeper understanding of philosophy and life itself. Because if you're really into that genre and understand the complexity of how these characters are written, you also understand that most of these roots come from Greek philosophy. And yes, of course, even Klaus Mikaelsen fits the enemies to lover or slow burn trope. Likewise is Astarion definitely in the box of enemies to lovers that we all fall for and love for. However, vampire characters and archetypes aren't there to be liked. They aren't created for us to completely be soft and vulnerable and wonderful around them. They confront us with the monster within us. You're not wrong for loving a character like Astarion or certain vampires we've seen in media before. It's most likely you feel drawn to this character because there's a lot of layers that you're unpacking through and with that character together. To me, as a writer and creator and storyteller, that is character writing in motion that I want to connect with. And one final thing to say. Next time someone is trying to shame you for liking a certain vampire character and just feeling connected for whatever reason, just remind yourself that no one but you gets to decide what you desire, what your pleasure is, and what you feel and want to feel in connection to your fictional husband, wifeys, and so on. You're welcome.